This is a video about geometry. Specifically, let's look at 3D shapes. That is not what I asked for, that is a 2D shape. See, it just has length and width, it doesn't have any depth. But let's see what we can turn it into. There, that is a sphere. It has 3 dimensions. Don't believe me? Let's look inside. This diagram shows the inside of a sphere, and you can see it has 3 dimensions, length, width, and depth. Spheres are used in most sports. What other object can we make with a circle? Ah, a cylinder. It has a circle on each end. Many foods are packed in cans shaped like cylinders. This is a square. What 3D object can we make with a square? Ah, a cube with 6 faces. What can we use it for? Many games use 6-sided cubes called dice. There is also the popular toy called the Rubik's Cube. This diagram here shows features that most 3D objects have. It has faces, which are flat surfaces, edges, where 2 faces meet, and vertices, the corners where 3 or more edges meet. We can also extend the cube to make a rectangular prism. This is a rectangular prism. And you can also make one with 3 blocks. Now if I add a 4th block, then I have a long prism, and I can also make it into a shorter prism, 4x4. But if I add another cube, that's not a prism anymore, unless I make it straight again like this. With odd-numbered blocks, it's harder to make the prism shorter. With even-numbered blocks, it's easier. This is a triangle. What are some 3D shapes we can make with a triangle? How about this triangular prism? A triangular prism, 2 triangle faces directly across from each other, connected by 3 rectangles in between. There are many types of triangular prisms, like this one, and this one, sometimes called a wedge. It can be used to make a ramp like this, or a wedge like this to hold a door open. These are some other types of prisms. A prism has a polygon on each end, and rectangles connecting them. This is a pyramid from ancient Egypt. Is this a triangular prism? Here's its basic shape. A square base with 4 triangle faces. This is not a prism because the 2 triangles are not directly across from each other. Another type of pyramid, this triangular pyramid with 4 faces, all triangular. The other prisms again, let's think about how we can build them. I'm going to construct prisms out of clay. You take a lump of clay, and I'm going to place this triangle on top of the lump of clay. And now I'm going to take the string and slice through the clay. Slice. 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 And let's see what we got. What we have here is a triangular prism. See? Triangle, triangle, and 3 rectangles. Okay, it's not perfect, but there it is. You can also construct prisms using paper. You can make these nets yourself out of paper and scissors. This net, 6 faces, 6 squares for 6 faces. You fold it up, like so. And now you put it together, and you have a cube. See that? And this one is a square and 4 triangles. Fold in the triangles. And now you fold them up. Some of these are a little long, that's why you should measure. And I've got a pyramid, 4 triangles and a square base. Now this one, I wonder what I'm going to do with this. 3 squares and 2 triangles. Gotta fold everything down. And then you fold them up. And ta-da! I've got a triangle on each end and 3 squares. This is a triangular prism. Here are some of the shapes we talked about so far. A triangular prism, a cylinder, a sphere, a rectangular prism, a pyramid, and oh, what is that one there? It is a cone. It has a circle base and a point on top. It is used for ice cream cones, traffic cones, and the tip of a pencil. Now take that pencil and write down other things you think these shapes can be used for and ways to construct them.